Hello， 大家好，又係我哋 GamePlayHK， 我哋繼續玩霍格華茲的傳承。嗱，而家我哋仲喺個圖書館裏邊啊，難得入得嚟，既然係咁啊，攞嘢啦。突然見到張字條，寫俾校長嘅，佢話要建議禁止大家喺圖書館內施放魔法。有人偷偷入咗禁書區啊！灰西達、布洛姆，即係我哋見過嗰個女仔咧，似乎將呢個圖書館變成私人嘅競技場添，練習新嘅咒語，令到佢好困擾啊！佢話最尾佢仲要讚皮皮鬼添。離開咗個圖書館啦，就揾翻阿費格教授報告一下啲驚險嘢佢知。校長寫俾費格教授嘅，佢話佢個行程原本就已經好 full 噶啦。結果魔法部咧又指派佢負責打點霍格華茲新同學嘅事，即係話我哋有啲唔方便，話我哋竟然係呢個5年級生啊，佢都好詫異啊。衛斯理教授堅持就要護送新同學啦，即係我哋啦，仲要揾老師協助適應環境。校長咧就將呢個重任咧就交俾費格教授嘅。咦？睇先啊，呢位係
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
唔好意思，其實我出去先啦，你哋繼續傾啦，不如。
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
好啦，要交啲正嘢俾阿教授啦。上集揾得好辛苦㗎。
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
八卦下先。
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
等你好消息啦，咁樣。
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
佢即係話要我做多啲副任。嗱，費格咧就要去倫敦查一查本書嗰啲嘢，我哋咧而家佢就話要我哋上堂㗎喎。閱讀郵件。
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
哇！突然間有兩個 message， 一個就去決鬥啦，另外一個就係立叫我去夏霍格米村嗰度見面嘅。
Professor Fig and Weasley.
哎呀！我出嚟嗰時撳一個地圖，教學咧就叫我撳一撳呢個世界嘅地圖啊。
Ask that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
哈卡特有 assignment 俾我哋。哈卡特教授份功課嘅獎勵係去武器走，其實好簡單喎，只需要避過敵人嘅攻擊10次，同埋對敵人施展呢個敲敲燒5次。咁所以咧，我哋唔上堂住啦，就去咗玩呢一個即係第3局嘅決鬥。
Future champion coming through.
嗱，今次我哋就首先練習咗先。
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
就係難我先要練習。
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio, Incendio, Levioso.
係啲魔法嘅 combo。跟住就係
Accio,
最後敲敲燒。
Incendio.
Good one.
Accio, Incendio. Levioso.
喂，未 CD 完喎。
Accio.
跌咗。
Something.
嚟多次啦，我哋撳慢少少，等佢 CD 到為止。
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
最後一下，我點記啊，大佬？平時打係咪真係要記晒？
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
其實呢啲次序係咪要記定係撈亂都得㗎？
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
好，跟住要真正開始打啦，又要。
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
可以唔早添啊？自己嚟啦。
I'll go it alone.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
哇！死啦，原來係4打1啊！真係專心啲啊！紅色要敲敲燒。
Accio.
我見到有2個紅色嘅。
Confringo.
哇！嗱我等陣先啊，我記得一個。嗱我途中咧係要
There goes my wager.
碌夠10次，同埋咧敲敲燒人5次。
Come on.
針對一件先。OK 可以燒啊。
Incendio.
送俾你。
Act like a winner.
Accio.
我錯咗添。再嚟。
You're better than that.
Protego.
That's all you've got.
Levioso.
哇係咁多，我錯咗啦喂。掉嘅。
Incendio.
留翻個紅色嘅。
Accio.
黃色。得翻一個。OK。
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
我哋要謙虛啲。
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honour to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honour.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Yes.
哎呀，有個冠軍衫。另外咧，黑卡特教授個作業 OK 咗，立即過去上堂先。
Said that travel broadens the mind.
咁熱血課系嘅呢個課堂，果然有好老師，學生就會學得開心啲。教授，我想去武器走啊！
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
去，武器走。OK， 哇，臨尾追得咁快嘅。
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
我哋要換個咒語先。呢一招擺喺三角形度。
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
可以問下佢係咪霍格華茲讀書啊？之前
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
竟然呢度嘅校長同佢係以前係同學嚟嘅喎嚇。咁另外就係、究竟乜嘢係因為咩咧時間而受傷咩意思咧
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
其實教授都講咗都算好多佢嘅過去㗎啦。咁啊，睇下有冇機會之後我哋再發掘多啲有關佢嘅故事啦。
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick. But keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
呢招真係堅啊！哈利波特套戲咁多集啊，經常都聽到啲巫師用呢一招噶。咁如果做翻主線嘅話咧，我哋就可以真係去上呢個草藥課啦。我哋非常期待呢一堂啊！哇！有冇機會玩下個魔蘋果咧？要勁大棵樹，嗱兩邊有溫室，咁開埋個傳送點，欣賞下先。一整個課室都係溫室嚟㗎，透啲陽光落嚟。已經有同學喺度㗎啦，上堂。
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
我覺得佢有機會問定咧，霍格華茲有史以嚟最靚嘅教授。
Oh, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
你好，我新嚟嘅。
We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
真係有魔蘋果。
Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
撳住交叉，要掹出嚟啦！ 超嘈啊！會唔會有同學依家頂唔順暈倒咧？
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
嗱，同其他同學傾偈，了解一下呢個課堂先啊。
I should think Professor Garlic would be more careful with her mandrakes.
我諗呢個傳統嚟嘅，大家一齊將啲魔蘋果拎出嚟，雖然佢哋嘈啊。點啊，呢位小姐
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
佢係咪當防狼器用嘅？即係代表。
I'm going to try and visit them all this year.
I wonder if hippogriffs like not grass.
Revelio.
可以收集㗎，咁正嘅？咁咪住台面都有啲嘢喎。寫俾 Professor 嘅，佢讚佢貼心，而且仲記得士多啤梨係佢最愛，好甜添，難怪啲麻瓜對佢如此愛不釋手。咁啊，教授種啲嘢咧，當然係好啦，啲品質，不論係苦根或是漿果。咁啊，佢侄女喺佢照顧下，我諗侄女應該係學生啦，都應該有啲咁嘅種植能力，即係啲讚賞教授嘅啲信嚟嘅。
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
OK。
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
頭先真係差啲頂唔順，不過都 enjoy 嘅。
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my
再
star
盆
thistle
栽
arrangement.
卓種植
Lettuce
白
fancy
鮮
or
種
roses?
子，你呢邊？
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
仲要等10分鐘。
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
要揾個同學幫手。Hello。
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But you'll lead.
我行先，咁搞笑，唔係你教我點樣去嘅咩？
Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh.
佢好人嚟㗎，
Well,
但係我哋已經好 friend 㗎啦。
Thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
已經到咗啦。
Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
我攞晒佢先。按住 L 一點擊。哦，即係呢啲快捷鍵，咁我就揀個呢個植物當武器。就咁掉出嚟，係咪啊？
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
我諗都應該有用嘅。
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves,
咩事？
I'll end our
條
lesson
頸冇事
here.
嘛？
Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable. remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
植物其實堅有用，有冇機會揾到魚腮草呢？我想潛水。
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
有親身體驗哈利波特即係呢個魔法世界嘅一個學科啊！講真，呢個課室係做得幾靚，好滿意。你都估唔到個教授咁後生咯，100年後嗰啲唔係咁噶嘛。呢批嘢我等佢慢慢種好有收成先。咁就玩到嚟呢度，多謝大家收睇，繼續留意我哋 channel 啊，我會努力玩到爆機，下次見 ，thank you， 拜拜。